What's up, Saucy Gang? It's your boy Sauce, and today we're gonna make a video on Toji. Yeah, y'all see my boy. I ain't gonna lie, I got just about everybody in like the shiny. I'm not trying to flex on y'all, but I ain't gonna lie, I am flexing on y'all. Look at that shiny. And right before I get into the video, if you're currently watching the video, make sure you're subscribed to your boy to get more showcases from other units, and to actually drop in the comments to see what other units y'all would like to see showcase. I'm not too sure who I'm doing next. I need to go back and look at my list, but I currently do have a list of everybody that I'm doing. If they're currently on that list, I'm gonna do videos on them. I'm going to get the subscribers request first, so make sure you're subscribed so I can end up getting to your requests very soon. All right, let's get right into the video. All right, so remember guys, it's going to be with Dr. Memoria, and I'm going to cook the Memoria right after this in a decent verb. So on placement, it's going to be doing 14K on placement. I'm going to go ahead and go over his passive, so I understand his passive, so that's going to be max, so I'll go ahead and max him out actually. So max, he's doing 95,000, not too bad for an old unit, and then his other one, whenever he does like damage to bosses, say range boss damage, so whenever he does damage to bosses, he get like 25% more damage like extra to that boss. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead like, I don't know if I really need to swap this for that. I don't know if it's gonna increase his damage. It actually decreases his damage. So whenever Domain Breaker is active, he get 25% range and boss damage as well, and then whenever he actually goes to, Chain Blitz, he get 10% damage overall. So we're gonna calculate what damage he'll be doing. It will actually be very simple. He ain't really got too many like passives I really have to consider do out. Because like this is already a part of it. Damage plus 50% when there are no buffs active. So actually he's stronger when he actually have no buffs. So I don't really have to do too much for this, because it's already showing his 50% added onto it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my calculator real quick. All right, so now that I got my calculator pulled up, this might honestly be my shortest video. One of my other videos is really short, but this might be my shortest one. So what we're gonna do, we'll multiply his other move, which is gonna be 25%. That's gonna deal to like bosses alone, not to everybody, just the bosses. So whenever he uses his other move, which is this one, I don't really see him being too crazy. The Memoria might surprise me. So whenever he's doing this one, he's gonna be doing 89.97. So 89,000 damage, 970. So we're gonna multiply 89. We're gonna multiply that by 0.25, since that's gonna be 25%. So multiply that by 0.25. That's gonna equal out to 22,492. We're gonna add that to 89, his base damage, 89,970. Is going to equal out to, so overall this is how much damage it's going to be doing to the bosses alone. Regular damage will be doing this to like everybody else to get caught up in it if they're not a boss, but to the bosses it's going to be doing around 112,462.5. not really crazy damage. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Memoria to him and I'll be right back. So I'm back, and I did forget one of his passives on my other one, but it's okay guys, because we don't really want to see what he's doing before the Memoria. We really want to see like what he's doing after, so I'm going to include that passive that I forgot with this one. So on placements, he's gonna be doing 71K. Really great damage. Really great damage. Last placement he was doing like 12K. Maxed out he was doing like 95K. So maxed out he's doing, oh god, he might actually be broken, yo. 868,000 damage and 650. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna figure out what his passive is, which is like really he's a boss killer. He also removes shields and everything, but he's really specified as a boss killer. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna like pretend like he's attacking a boss, and he's gonna do 30% until the enemy is killed, because that's the passive I forgot with the last one. But we're gonna pretend like that he's attacking the boss, and we're gonna switch this over to his other one, which is gonna be this. We're gonna pretend like he's attacking the boss, so 814,000. So we're gonna pretend like he has removed their shields. We're gonna add 30% of whatever this is to that, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna multiply 25% by that, because we're pretend like they got shields whatever. So we're doing his max damage output. So we're gonna multiply 814,000 at 360. We'll multiply that by, pretty sure it's like what, 0.30. So I'm gonna multiply that by 0.3. That's 30%. We're gonna add that back to the base damage. So this is gonna be over a mil, y'all. This is gonna be over a mil that he's gonna be doing like bosses alone, which is gonna equal out to 1,058,668. So that's not his max damage yet. That's not his max damage yet, y'all. And he's gonna be doing this every 5.3 seconds if they do have shields. So this honestly might be the ultimate boss killer. I'm gonna stick that up there. Go back to his passive. First was 25%. Domain Breaker, 25% range and boss damage. So go ahead and multiply this by 0.25. It's gonna equal out to this, and then I'm gonna add that back to whatever his other one was 1,058,000. So 105,868. So we'll add 105,868, and that's gonna be added to that. So this is how much damage he's gonna be doing to every, to a boss that's currently in track if he does remove his shield and he actually, when he's currently attacking him, he's we doing 1,323 and 335. So, y'all, that's crazy because he's doing it every 5.3 seconds and he removes shields. I know a lot of y'all might say he's mid compared to like other newer units, but I wasn't expecting him to be this crazy. I actually thought he was gonna be like terrible. Oh, this is like crazy. And you don't want to buff him because if you actually buff him, he actually gonna decrease by 50% damage. So he's already got 50% damage increase, which is I'm going to think is gonna probably be around like 600,000 like base damage if you took away like 50% of whatever he's doing. But this is actually a whole lot better than what I thought he was gonna be doing. So really, y'all, he might be a meta boss killer. A meta boss killer. I see him but like very like, I feel like I see him being like very OP for like tournaments, especially if he's unbound. He can like greatly pair with Broly. But that's it for the video. I'll catch you guys later. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe and make sure you also like the video. All right, I'll see you guys later.